Hey, it's Ian from Las Vegas Scooters and Lifts again. Today on my lift, I got a EV Rider Transport. This locked up, so let's see what goes on with this. Okay, here's your EV Rider Transport. So, we have a charge port there. We have a charge port there. And possibly one on the battery pack, wherever that is. But this thing is locked up. I think this is the second time it's been in here. It's not the first time I've seen one of these. These are just things you can go on QVC. And I think some online dealers sell these, but if you have a battery problem and it's in this position, you're locked up. I don't believe you can. There must be the open and close buttons. And you get a remote, open and close, green and red. But his battery's dead. So, and there is no manual unlock for these. So once it's locked up, it's locked up. Unless I can figure out a way of getting into them. And Genesis, don't work on it too long. We're not dealers of EV Rider. If it's EV Rider or EZ Rider, I'm not sure. It doesn't say it on it, but it's the transport. I've seen these advertised. Yeah, EV Rider. Tell you on the wheel there. It's not easy. But anyway, yeah, this one it's locked up. So I've got to try and figure out a way of unlocking it. First of all, find where the battery is. So let's do some investigation. This might take a while, but what I'll do is just look over it and see if I can figure out a way of getting into it. I'm thinking halfway underneath of it. I'm thinking I'm going to have to take that off to get it released and then release the RAM to get it unfolded. But once the RAM's released, that's not going to make any difference. I'm just trying to see where the battery is located. Just taking a look over it. Very similar to the Pride folding scooter with the floor mat. Wheels are identical. The front wheels are smaller, they're tiny. Let's see what size they are. Can't even see what size, not for road use. So these are 150 by 3.5. They're tiny. Tiny little wheels. Anyway. There's a fuse. It'd be nice if I can get into that. But yeah, this is locked up. So this works on a single RAM, by what I can see. There's no way of getting the seat off. So that's not going to be an option. I'm thinking that might be the battery pack. It says 5AH on it. Yeah, that's the battery pack. Yeah, once it's folded, it's folded. Let me get my flashlight, torch. Come on, wake up. Come on. There we go. Come on. No, it's a strap. I thought it was a fuse. You can see the controller, see some wires, see the main wire. That's an on switch. Still no power. Key barrel's loose. There's another connector there. Hey, you got me some toys. Thank you. And you. That's my golden parts. I'm going to have a busy day today. No, I don't think I'm going to get anywhere fast with that. I'm not liking it on the lift. It's rolling about too much. So, let me... Yeah, it's golden parts. Put it on my bench. This weighs about £50, 50, £60, something like that. Right. Let's take you up somewhere where you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to remove that just to see what's going on. I'm thinking, I don't know whether to try this or not. Plugging a charger into it, I'm not sure. Well, see, he brought me a 35 amp charger. .24 volt. What I'm going to do is see if there's any voltage in there at all. I can at least see which is negative and positive. Absolutely zero, nothing. No, I can't go that route. I was going to plug a charger into it, see if I could get it to electronically open, but that's not going to be possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Silver ones go in the middle, black ones around the edge. Oh, that ain't gonna work, is it? I'll take the friggin' wheels off. Same caps as the Pride, and bigger Allen. No chance of getting those wheels to move because it's probably an electronic brake. This one spins freely. This one's obviously drives the motor. Holy crap, that's big. Probably the biggest Allen I've got. Yep. Holy crap. That's just a screw-in wheel. So obviously this side doesn't drive. This is just bolted in and probably got bearings in it. Yep. There's a bearing on this wheel. So as you sat on the scooter, your right hand wheel is just freewheeling. And it just has a bearing. And a bolt, huge bolt. And that's the biggest Allen I got. This side just is standard. It'll have a keyway. And that just slides off. Don't lose that little keyway thing. Okay. That way you can get your shroud off, in theory. And get this side off first. You've got to take that off as well, early. 10 mil. Well, I'm this deep into it now, so this is a learning curve, and this will be a good video for somebody else out there that's got one of these that's locked up. You need to get it apart to replace your battery. So your anti-tip wheel comes off at your right side and then left. And you just unplug that yellow connector there for your charge port. Oh. Okay, this is your RAM. This mechanism here. Oh boy. Not sure what that's some kind of relay actuator that probably locks it in place. One on that side, nothing this side. Still no way getting in. What a terrible design. working. Yeah, these are buttons and lights that open and close it. Without power you can't do either. The RAM's attached to that. I'm wondering if I take that out. And that's attached to that. So no, that's not going to work because that runs on this rail here. Intriguing. Sometimes it's better to get another set of eyes on it. Yeah, single motor there drive, single drive motor there. Just drives one wheel. Instead of a transaxle it uses like a gearbox. Similar to a power chair. Nice. That looks like an aerial for the remote. I don't think releasing that's going to make much difference. Because I don't think that'll bend. No, that's not going to bend out of the way. This portion, the RAM, is connected to this portion. So this is your RAM. So there's your RAM, and it has two guides there, a side guide rail there that this runs on. And this is its pivot point. So if you undo that, it's probably not going to open. There's no sideward movement on this because of the way it's built. Let's undo it and see what happens. Can but try. Okay. That is stupid design. Absolutely stupid. This is very similar to the Pride. They use the same connections, nut and bolt. Let's see if anything comes loose now. No, not a thing. Screw there. Well, that's just not going to help. I thought about taking the shroud off, but that's not going to help. Oh, so that whole thing turns. I don't know what use that's going to do for me. Yeah, they've come in today. Yeah, probably won't get to it today though. No, that's not moving. I'm not going to jam on it. No. So there's no way of releasing that. This is your main frame. And all you can do is just take bits off and see if it releases anything. So far, no success. See, my first thought was to put power to it, pretend of my battery. I may still have to try and do that. Just try and get power to it via one of the charge ports to get it to move. Pretend it's got a battery in it, just take the inhibit off. But I can look at that and see which is positive and negative. And this is a pivot point, so it doesn't need to be super tight. Alright, let's have a different perspective. Let's try and trace the wires. And blue. I'm going to be usually red and black, but have I got a little charger? Where's that little piece of crap I've got? Let's see if this one works. Yep. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's see if I can get power to it. Very unorthodox. So I'm just going to do something off camera to save space. Okay, I've already tested this and it works, so you don't need to take any of that off. So get your charger. I'm not sure if you have to do that or not. Take the inhibit off, plug it in, make sure the key is off but the power is on, and then clear your crap out of everything. And it'll open. Just press the green button and it'll open. So I'm not going to open it all the way, but you can stop. That way you can get your battery out. Whether you need that connected or not, the inhibit, we'll soon test it. I'll put the inhibit back on. Yep, just plug your charger in. The key's got to be off to get it to work and the power on. Simple things, eh? Simple things. So that's how you get your EV rider open. Don't need to take anything off. Plug your charger in, key off, turn the power on, lights up, job done. So I can pull this garbage back on there. Just reverse this. Put that on first. You don't need to do any of this. I was going into it blind, so. But at least you can open them. Bit of a bad design. I'm sure it probably says somewhere in the user manual. That great user manual that nobody reads. How can it be? Well, I didn't read it either, so I can shut the hell up. Find that missing screw. Put these wheels back on. Forgot to mention this on the Pride Go-Go folding scooter I just put together or serviced. These caps have a tab just there, and they have to go in a certain place when you replace those. Otherwise they don't fit, they don't go on. Well, this is going to be a pain in the you know what. Hopefully it stays in there. Drop that out, hopefully find the screw. There it is. There's the screw. Okay. Oh yeah, forget that. And the dip wheel. First time I saw one of these was in Vegas outside the Excalibur, the valet. A lady was on one of these and a lady was on a Pride go-go folding scooter, and both of them driving along, went up the ramp. Go-go went up fine. The lady on this one tried to go up the ramp and it just stopped on her and died. So I went up to the lady with the go-go and said, which one's better? And she gets mine. Too right. Alright. So, plug this bad boy back in. Just plug the charger in. Turn it on. And open she goes. Okay, so that's done. So that'll be a video for people who are in the same situation with one of these EV riders. If you can't get it open because the battery's flat, that's the procedure you have to go through to do it. Simple. I'm not sure if the remote will do it, but no need if you've got the buttons on the back. So yeah, the second one I've seen like this I've come across. The first one was locked up. It's slightly different to this actually. It's but this is this one done. There's something different, a little information there for people who've got these and run the batteries to death. That's how you open it, plug your charger in. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe, we appreciate it, and keeps these videos going and gives me something to do as well. So we appreciate it. So till next time, don't let your batteries go down. Bye now.